Market mood, but let's get in a better perspective. We're joined by Shrikant Shetty, Head Equity Advisor at Unicon Investment Solutions. Good afternoon, Mr. Shetty. Thanks for joining us on the show. Now, looking at the sentiment on the markets, do you believe that fund flows are back for good and looking strong, or do you believe the momentum may sort of die down after a brief rally today? Right, Mr. Shetty, if you can hear us, looking at the market mood this afternoon, do you believe that fund flows are back for good, or do you believe this is a brief rally we're seeing today and it may die down going forward?
Yeah, well, what I was saying was that if you look at from the rally from 4950 levels to current levels, the flows have been extremely strong from the FI desk. In fact, we've seen significantly strong FI flows. In fact, only yesterday, on the Friday, we've seen some amount of profit taking in the index futures and stock futures. But in general, it's been very significantly good cash flow, good flows from the FI. The domestic institutions have been net sellers though in the last couple of days. I think the overall flows will remain strong, and as we see, this is more of a global rally which is happening in response to what China has decided. So clearly, we could sustain this rally. There's metals, there's a lot of shorts in the system, and there could be some more short covering rally there as well. Okay.
So, Shrikant, you're saying that FIIs, the fund flows from there is looking strong. What do you make of the investor interest in some of those large caps, especially some of those counters like an ICICI Bank and all those metal counters? Which are your favorite picks among them? You're really seeing investor interest pick up there.
I think in the metal pack, we're seeing good interest in Shetty, where I think in terms of iron ore, where price also moved up on a QOQ. Now the pricing is happening on a QOQ basis. There definitely there's some amount of interest. Of course, the fear there is that could there be a tax on super profits like what was imposed in Australia. So that fear apart, but otherwise I think on a purely metals basis, Shetty is one of them. Hindalco is another one where there's a fair amount of interest. Aluminium as such, people are looking at much better pricing in among the metals. Alumina is one of them where the metal pricing is expected to be fairly strong given the demand for auto. So that's where I think these are some of the spaces within the metal pack where people are definitely seeing some interest.
Right. And Shrikant, take a look at RIL. You're seeing that the counter is sort of lending support to the rally, up about 1.5 to 2% in today's trade. Any target you have on RIL, say by year-end December?
No, we're not having any specific target for RIL, but if you look at RIL has been largely in a range of 950, 960 levels on a lower end to on about 1100 levels on the higher end. So I think unless it breaks the range, it will be very difficult to really see on a higher targets for that. For the time being, on a business front also, there's nothing majorly changing. But yes, we are looking at it from a longer term perspective. There could be much higher targets, because in the last 6 months, virtually it's been not doing anything. It's been in a range.
Okay. So,
yeah.
Shrikant, any particular picks? Banking and metal counters are seeing a strong rally. Any particular picks you have from that space over the medium term? All right, we'll try and get Mr. Shrikant Shetty back. But